Okay. G'day, you cheeky dogs. Hi. If you're new here, my name is Margie. And yes, you may realize that we are doing a watch-along party for the new Bluey episode Stickbird that came out 1 hour ago. Yes, I'm aware that it came out an hour ago. I actually was just at like a big Australian and New Zealand event, which is why I'm running late. So I do absolutely apologize, guys, that I couldn't do this like right on the time. But the event was like over an hour away, so that plus traffic is the reason why I'm a little bit late today. So I'm really sorry. But g'day to all of you guys. I'm just looking in the chat now and saying hi to everyone. Hey, Nutella Cat. Who we got? Hey, Just Jessie. Please don't spoil Stickbird for me yet either. I haven't watched it yet. I wanted to wait so I could watch it with you guys live so you can see my reaction to it as well. Hey, Willow Christine Healer. Oh, I love that your name's like a Bluey name. That's really cool. Hey, David the King Wolf. Hey, everyone. Hey, Michael Stewart. Hey, so yeah, apologies that I am an hour late, though I'm sure some of you have already seen this episode Stickbird, so I'm very excited to watch it. I figured I'll give it like 4 minutes of us just having a little bit of a chat and then we'll just go in to watch it. So of course, if you're in Australia, you can just jump back onto ABC iView and watch along with us, or you can just watch my reaction. If you're overseas as well, like me, I use a VPN, I use NordVPN, I always have a link for it. It's the only way I'm able to watch these episodes. Hey guys. Hey, Bluey Train Fan 2105. Also, thank you to those of you who joined me in my live stream over on my second channel last night. It was a lot of fun getting to, chat with you guys, do some Bluey quizzes, you guys getting to meet my husband, my bandit. But yeah, I know, it was a lot of fun. So I really appreciate those of you who came over and joined in on the live stream over there. Hey, Caroline Ryan. Hey, DeChow. Hey, the little puppy, trying to say hi to as many of you guys as I can. Oh, Rude J Archives, the episode, it's on ABC iView, so I've got it pulled up for myself already. So it's the episode Stickbird. I'm really excited. I noticed though on ABC iView, like instead of it being the whole family, it's just Chili there, which I think is a really cute little detail that they've been putting in recently. Hey everyone! I'm super excited though to watch this episode because if you saw my the Did You Know facts that came from the podcast of last week's episode, Relax, technically, Joe Brum said that this episode, Stickbird and Relax, don't actually link, but in their heads it links. So I don't know why they didn't just make them actually link up. I'm not sure. So I'm curious as to see if there's any reason in the episode that it doesn't look like it actually links up. I'm very interested. Ooh, little puppy. Bandit has kind of an important role. Okay, I haven't watched it, guys. I have not watched Stickbird yet. In 2 minutes, I'll watch it and chat with you guys while I'm watching it, but I haven't seen it yet. So I'm looking at the live chat now, so don't spoil it too much. I'm very excited for this episode. From the photos I saw, it looked really beautiful with like the little rock pools and everything like that. So yeah, I'm really excited to see that. And of course, if you guys didn't know, May 4th on Disney Junior over in the US, Granny Mobile, Space, and Cubby will be coming out. I've seen a lot of other posts now on Facebook of other people also seeing this pop up on like their DVR recording stuff like Xfinity, and YouTube TV as well has it on there. So it looks like this is like an actual official thing, like it's not a mistake. But yeah, May 4th, I think it's like around 9:50 a.m. depending on which time it is in the US. Looks like those 3 episodes will be coming out, which is very interesting that it's not even the right order. I don't know why Disney does this. I guess in their heads it doesn't really matter. And I mean, technically it doesn't. But 3B was a little bit chronological. Oh, Bryce, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Hi, Minnie. Hi. May the 4th be blue. Oh, that's really cute. Because yeah, obviously May the 4th is like a big Star Wars day. So it's interesting that they've chosen to put like Bluey on there as well. But maybe they just want to try and get more people watching the Disney Channel on that day. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's the reason why they've decided to do that. But okay, guys, I'm really excited. I want to watch Stickbird. I'm so excited. So hang on. I'm throwing my earphones in because yay, copyright with YouTube. I am good. I hope everyone else is good too. All right. Oh, Anita, the live stream won't be short. I just had to start it an hour later because I only literally just got home from an Australian and New Zealand event. It was an Anzac Day event, actually, for those of you who are Aussie and New Zealanders, you would understand. Anzac Day, of course, happened during the week. So over here in America, there wasn't really anything for it. So a bunch of us all got together to do a big event this weekend for it. So that's where I was. I was celebrating Anzac Day and honoring it. But yeah. Okay, so I've got the episode set up now. So I'm about to hit play and start watching the intro for it. I'm so excited. I love beach episodes. All right, I've hit play. All right, 3:50, we've hit play. We're starting with the intro scene. Marita, the live stream will be about 30 minutes. That's usually what I do. So it'll be from now and 30 minutes from now. So you can watch the episode together, have a chat about the episode and what we think about it, and just a general Q&A. Bluey! Oh, that's interesting. The intro is right at the very beginning. That's different. That is a beautiful aerial shot, though. Yeah, this is really gorgeous, the typals. I like that they picked different colors ink for them this time to distinguish it from the beach episode. Oh, wow. All of these intro scenes are everything we saw in the trailer. Ha! I was not expecting to see all of this already. That's interesting. Literally everything is from the first 5 seconds from the trailer. Oh, Bluey. Oh. They've never been taught how to throw before. That's interesting. Okay, I think I understand why you guys were saying now that this was a bit of a bandit episode. He seems a little bit out of it. That's interesting. And this is one of the promo pics we saw of Chili with the girls with the stick. Rouge archives the episode. Looks to be 7 minutes exactly. I think this is really cute that Chili's the one teaching them how to throw, because obviously that's a very stereotypical dad thing, I guess, with teaching kids how to throw. So I like this. This is really cute. Like, do you need to actually be able to throw or not? What's going on with Bandit? He's off with the fairies. Okay, I'm wondering, because they want Bandit to let it go. So obviously he's thinking about something really in-depth. And I understand that, like when something gets in your mind and that's all you can think about. I did like the Bandit was the mermaid this time, though. That's really cute. Oh, okay. See, now is when I would have assumed they would have had the intro saying Stickbird, because Bingo just found this stick that looks like an ibis's head, or bin chicken's head. Yeah, Daisy, I see what you're saying in the chat there. Something's in his mind, I wonder what it is. I'm really curious too. I wonder if it's something that he read on the internet. Because I feel like that's something that happens in our minds a lot, is that we get so focused on things that happen in the internet. I'm really curious about this. This is beautiful backgrounds. Beautiful backgrounds. I love these beach episodes. So gorgeous. And very reminiscent of Australia culture. Yeah, these aerial shots they have of like the beach and the inlets. These are really gorgeous. It reminds me a lot actually of like down towards the Gold Coast. But I know this is meant to be Sunshine Coast because you can tell with the trees. Oh, new characters. Hello. Oh no. The character stole her stick. Oh, that's really heartbreaking. That was cool to see, like, some new, like, characters, like, kids running in. But, oh, that was really sad. Oh. This is a very, like, beach thing of, like... Yeah. Everyone on the beach always building things and then someone coming past and destroying it or taking it. That's a very beach thing. I like this message. The crab with the little dots. Oh, that's cool. This music in the background. I wonder what it is. Oh, I like that message. When you put something beautiful out into the world, it's no longer yours. Joe Brum, perhaps talking about putting Bluey out into the world and it being taken over in many different ways. Ah. Chili's a good teacher. Aww. Yeah, I can see some of you guys trying to guess the song name as well. Yeah, the song is really gorgeous. I'm wondering if it's an original or if it's a classical music piece. Oh, I like it. Bingo's getting better at expressing her emotions, upset and angry now. Aww. Bluey's like teaching Bingo, kind of like how Chili back in the old days was like, you know, brush yourself off, stand up, have a good cry, like that whole checklist. But now Bluey's got her own checklist for it. Oh, this is really cute. I love seeing like the girls growing and obviously like learning from their parents and then like creating their own versions of that. And then obviously, I'm assuming obviously Bandit's going to be learning from like what Bluey says and like, you know, taking his upsets and angry and throwing it away. This is really cute. I'm kind of like watching Bandit's face to see if there's like a moment of recognition at all. Not so far though. Yeah. Someone asked if Mia's in this episode. I don't think so. It just looks like some random new kid characters who are just laughing and running past. I love all the shells in the background though. The shells are really beautiful on the beach. They're all really colourful. That's gorgeous. Yay. Okay, there's the hooray scene that we saw. Oh, okay, now I see what you guys are talking about. She said, okay, Bluey said that Mia taught her that. Oh, I'm interested that she said that, not her mum. Yeah, thanks, Thea Games. Yeah, I just saw when they mentioned Mia then. That's cool that they made a reference to her. Oh, Bandit. Existential crisis. Looking at us in the camera. Oh, so they're not going to tell us what he's worried about. But he's worried about something. Oh, that is a beautiful shot. Going all the way into the ocean. A little fishy. Okay, it was Buck. Buck was the music in the background because they have it in the credits here. Oh, that was interesting. Okay. Okay, so that's cute. So they did have the classical music. I thought it sounded really familiar. So Bach was the classical music they used in it. All right, looking back over to the live chat, guys. All right, so I guess this is our theory as why was Bandit so sad? If you have an idea, let me know in the live chat here why you think that he was so sad about what was going on in this episode. All right, so Crazy Gracie says, I think maybe someone in the family dies, or he's just being sad. Jiggly's saying, considering what Bandit said about putting something out into the world, I wonder if it's archaeology related. Yeah, I think that actually might be a really good guess. I'm assuming it's maybe something that he's put out into the world that he can't control anymore. So yeah, it could be something to do with that. Oh, Minnie, what was the colored sunscreen stuff in their faces? That's zinc. So in Australia, the sun is insanely bright. So we have to put zinc on like our cheeks and our nose to protect them from sun cancer and getting burnt. And of course, it's boring if it's just like white. So that's why we have like colorful ones all the time. So we've got, what was it? Empress Galaxy says maybe it has something to do with him being the only boy in his family because the daughters usually bond the most with their mothers. That's a good idea. I like that one too. What else have we got? Where we got? Maybe next episode we'll find out, although they aren't usually connected or on the podcast, says Chris. Yeah, I'll be interested to see if they talk about this on the podcast as to the reason why. I like it though. This can give us a lot of like theory ideas. Daisy, I'm wondering if it's continuing from exercise, maybe mentally, or it could be a childhood memory of the three dogs, like his three brothers, maybe something to do with his father, maybe passing away or dying. We haven't seen him in ages. Those are all very good good theories, sorry. Fan F, no, Chili kissed Uncle Stripe on the cheek. That's a very common thing in Australia. Hi Jensel, how's it going? Minnie, the podcast is called Behind Bluey. It's only available in Australia, though, on the ABC website. So you do need to use a VPN if you want to listen to it. But it comes out tomorrow, so I always, on the following day, have a recap of, like, the most interesting points from it. Or what I find is the most interesting. Wolf says, I feel like it's something about him that's really bothering him, which he's not telling anyone because he's really sad about it. I feel like Chili knows, because she told Bandit just let it go. So Chili obviously knows about it, so something obviously maybe to do with them. A lot of people are thinking that maybe it might have something to do with death. I mean, it could. But I do think that was the key, though, that he's made something, put it out into the world, and he can't control it anymore. So yeah, maybe he's made a discovery with archaeology, or he's written like a really cool paper or something, and it's getting interpreted in a different way, and he's like feeling really, sad and angry, because those are the feelings that they were focusing on with Bingo, so we assume those are the feelings of Bandit as well. Maybe he misses home. Smart Funny Girl, we don't know what happened to Grandpa Bob. Officially, we know that the voice actor couldn't come in because of COVID. But unofficially in the show, we just haven't seen him pop up at all. But the assumption is that we will find out towards the end of the season what's going on with him. Ideally at the wedding. I love this comment when he says, I love the fact that both parents get stressed and that not Chili has troubling things because Bandit is very laid back. Yeah, it's nice seeing season 3. They've really made an effort to show Bandit and Chili, I guess, more realistically almost. So with a lot of problems that parents face too. So I think that is a really cool thing that they do. Nutella Cat says, I feel that some conversation between him and Chili took place between them. Yeah. It could be something that they've talked about before, but he's still stewing on, of course. Eamon Murad, I think you've kind of hit the nail on the head there. The point is that we don't know, but to feel the weight of the problem instead. So yeah, I think it's one of those things where like we can interpret whatever problem we have to be Bandit in that situation. And when we get really worked up about something that we can't control anymore, to just take all those feelings and just throw them away because it's not worth having them. So I feel that. I feel that with content creating sometimes. With TikToks that get taken. I had it happen to me, not with my Aussie Girl Margie channel, but with my Mixed and Nerdy TikTok channel. I had a very viral TikTok that got taken by Daily Mail without me knowing and spread out there, and I had to deal with the positives and the negatives from that. And it's really hard to let go of some of those things mentally. And of course, the internet and mental health is not great a lot of the time, so I can understand maybe that's like kind of point of view. Yeah, Daisy, I like what you said there too. It's nice to show realistically parents struggle with things too, and that we all have problems, and to show that Bandit is struggling internally with something. Yeah, I think it is. I like that too. I think it's trying to show that like it could be anything really, but that we all have our struggles and it takes us time to like get over them. And how sometimes it's hard. Minnie, yes, I do. It's in my season 3 playlist of the screenshot for all the episode title cards as well as the description for each one. It's really interesting though. So Bluey put out like the little like posters for each one with like the little picture on it. The one for Stickbird was of the ibis or the bin chicken, not the actual sticks that we saw in the actual intro here. So that was interesting. Also interesting, yeah, that they put the intro at the very start and no one said like this episode of Bluey is called Stickbird sort of thing. That was interesting. Okay, Duchow says, considering Chili says to let it go and that he's missing this might be because the kids are growing up, maybe. Yeah, I think Chili is trying to sort of show him that, like, you know, focus on your time with your children because that's more important and it's a positive thing rather than the mental struggle that he's going on with something in his head that he's upset about. Yeah. Sorry, I can't pronounce the name, but IMPXRT. What happened to Bandit? We don't know. Just that he's struggling with something that he can't control. So I feel like that's sort of the main message is that even though you can't control something, try not to dwell on it too much and let those feelings go. I liked this. This episode was beautiful, guys, though. Like, just the shots of it were gorgeous. Like, really beautiful. It does still look like it's in the Sunshine Coast. I'm not sure if we'll be able to tell exactly where it is. It did have, like, the little inlet going into the city. So it was, yeah. I'd say, like, it was very cinematic. There we go. There's my word. Very cinematic, this episode. Definitely one of the more, like, beautiful backgrounds, for sure. It was really gorgeous. And then the shot of them, like, going into the ocean with the fish, that was really beautiful. I'm surprised they didn't do, like, a typical, like, Finding Nemo, like, a clownfish or something like that. But maybe that would have been a bit too on the nose as, like, Australian. Samantha, my favorite season 3 episode so far... Maybe it was Cubby, to be honest. Cubby was very creative and very fun. And the other episodes have had, like, all good messages and things like that. This is the most beautiful one, though, I think. This is really, really beautiful. Yeah. I like that they talked about Mia. I'm excited to go back and have a look at, like, those random dog characters who ran past with their hats on. And have, like, a little bit more of a look and see, like, what we can see with them. Because it's always fun when we see, like, new breeds of dogs in Bluey. Because that's really fun as well. Someone just asked, why isn't it season 4? Why is it season 3C? So each season has approximately 52 episodes to the season. So this is only episode 41 so far. So season 3 just hasn't been all released together. It's been very, very, very choppy for some reason. I don't know. The releasing schedule is interesting this year, but I mean, it's kept us all going and now we have it only once a week instead of every day. So that's why it's called 3C. We will have 3D later this year as well. And also, I think Ghost Basket will just be the one-off for Halloween. But yeah. Emma Games, do I like chili? Yes, I love chili. I'm a chili myself. I relate to her a lot, especially the baby race episode. Big fan of chili. Absolutely love it. Oh, that's an interesting take on it. Stick Figure Production says, Bandit said about when you put beautiful things out in the world when they aren't going to be yours for forever. So maybe he's realizing that his kids are getting older. That's a really cool idea. Actually, I didn't think about it that way, that, you know, it could be, you know, his kids going out into the world and he's not realizing it, sort of thing. Yeah. And they, like, take on their own personalities and change. What have we got here in the chat? Jensel, I did know that, but I can't officially say that because that would make the YouTube gods not very happy with my video if I say that out loud. Oh, that's interesting. Kay Hansen, do Muffin and Bluey have ADHD too? There has been no actual word ever about them having ADHD. I know a lot of people can see maybe like little signs and things like that. Only really like Jack has been really sort of talked about with having ADHD or ADD, and that's it. For me personally, Muffin's just a 3-year-old. Like, she acts exactly like every 3-year-old that I know. My son is currently 3, and he is a Muffin. So I honestly don't think Muffin has anything. I think she's just a toddler. Like, just pure and simple. That's just what toddlers are like. They are high and low and amazing. So I think that's just how she is. Hello to Scotland. That's really cool, Robert. Yeah, I've noticed that the season has talked a lot more about mental health issues, which I think is really cool. And again, a shame with exercise that it didn't take on that discussion as well. But obviously, like, Space had the mental health problems with child abandonment issues or just abandonment issues in general. Onesies, of course, like all those sort of things. So yeah, I feel like we've had a lot of mental health talks in this episode this season. Cutie Flower, there is no word yet on season 4. There has been no announcement, and I honestly don't think we'll get an announcement until at least the end of the year or maybe next year. But I would assume there's going to be a season 4 because Bluey is just so big now. Daisy says, I like that they're addressing these types of issues in a child-friendly way. Me too. The more we normalize talking about these issues, the better it is. It makes people feel more comfortable and like they can talk to their friends and family about these kind of things. So I love that they're doing this as well. Wolf, yes, I have seen Bluey's Big Play. I actually did a whole video about it as well. It was fantastic. If you get a chance, watch the video because there's some really cool things that happen at the end of the play that are so fun that you should definitely stay for. Oh my god, yes, Drew Cartoons. Thank you, the giveaway. I would have totally forgotten. Today has been an epic day. All right, guys, giveaway time. So my last video, Relax, was a giveaway video. So let's do that now. Let's decide on who's going to win the giveaway. So the prize was for, let me see, YouTube giveaway. The prize is for your choice of any Bluey type of plushie from Amazon. Literally doesn't matter about the cost. It could be your choice of whichever one you want. So we are going to pull up that video now and I'll set that all up so that we can actually do the giveaway. So to be in it, you had to have been over 18. You have to have Amazon available in your country and you had to point out the 3 locations of the long dog in my video as well. Comment picker. There we go. All right, I'm pulling up the links for it all now. Let's see. All right. Copy that link. Okay. So, you, of course, also had to be a subscriber. Okay. All right. I've got this all in. I love how they do like the, are you a robot? 4 + 1 = what? As if a robot couldn't figure that out. All right. So it's out of 164 unique comments. I am clicking start now. Let's see. All right. So the official winner, let's see if it's right though, is Josh Castleman. So the comment was, the long dog was hidden behind the Christmas book. Yes, that's the My Santa, Your Santa book that my husband and I had published. On top of the book with Bob Bilby and Bingo. Yes, so it was in the Bingo shelf, or the Bob Bilby shelf as I like to call it. And on top of the Spider-Man book next to the Bluey plush wearing the hat that Bandit wore in Fairy Tale. Yes, all correct. So Josh Castleman is officially our winner. Woohoo! So by any fact, though, Josh, are you in the live chat? Let me go back over to the live. I can see it now, everyone being like, Josh, where are you at? So, Josh, if you are in the live, I will comment on your comment on the other video to let you know that you've won, and we can sort that all out. But, so yeah, congrats to Josh. So obviously, guys, this was for 70,000. I'll be doing another one for 80 and for 90. And my idea is, if we can make it to 100,000 subscribers before the end of these 9 new episodes, so what is that, the first weekend of June? If we can make it to 100,000 subs before the 1st of June, then I'll do a massive giveaway of like 10 prizes. So I'll pick 10 winners out. So if you know anyone who loves Bluey, and if they have watched my stuff before but haven't subscribed, make sure they do. Because yeah, if we can get to 100,000 subs, I'll do a massive giveaway. Drew Cartoons, good idea. Let's do a backup winner just in case. So our official winner is Josh Castleman, but just in case, if he doesn't answer within a week, we have a backup winner. So let's do that. Dun 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 dun. Pressing start. All right, it's going through. All right, Jenny Michelson. So, long dog ears behind my Santa, your Santa. 2 above the book in the cubby where Bingo and Bob Bilby are. And 3 on the Spider-Man book on your right top shelf. I would love a chili plush. Awesome. Okay, so Jenny Michelson is the backup winner just in case I don't hear from Josh within a week. So I always try to do that just in case, guys, because, you know, I want to give you guys prizes. So... oh, Cutie Flower, I promise. Well, if we get to 100,000 subs and there's 10 giveaway prizes, maybe you might win. I wonder if we'll see a Bluey movie in the future, Ebony asks. Yeah, I wonder about that too. I think eventually one day they might end up doing it. Especially if there's like a Peppa Pig movie or things like that, then surely Bluey would also do one. Again, just so much money to be made. They can't say no sometimes. All right, guys. So I'm going to chat for about 3 more minutes and then we'll head off. Now do a backup winner, little jokes. I love that. Why was Bandit so sad, Stu? We're not sure, and I think that's maybe meant to be the point, is that we can all make our own assumption about why he's sad. I think Bandit was upset because we didn't see his dad in the Christmas episode, so maybe he died recently. I mean, it could be that. I think it's got to be linked to putting something out in the world and not being able to control it. It's definitely linked to that, I think. What have we got here? Thea Games 10. You know, Bandit must have seen Let It Go from Frozen, and that's why Chili told him to let it go. That was, yeah, such a, like, fantastic line from Let It Go. From Let It Go? From Frozen. Kay Hansen, do you think he was suffering from depression in this episode? No, but I think, like, he's obviously very, like, anxious about something. He's thinking about it a lot, and he is sad and angry, and I think those are perfectly normal feelings to have, like, especially if it's thinking about something in particular that's very personal to us. A couple other people saying it was a really good episode. Yeah, what would you guys give this episode out of 5 long dogs? What would you guys give this episode? Oh, that's really cool, Robert. Ebony saying I think he's really sad about his kids growing up. Loved how it was linked to Barky Boats with Bluey's buddy Mia. Yeah, it was kind of nice to hear about Mia again. All right, Corgi says 5 out of 5. Robert says 1,000 long dogs. Jiggly Saint 4.5. Got some people who haven't watched it yet. 5 long dogs because I cried. 4.7 for 5 million out of 10. 4.7. Okay, so yeah. So it looks like everyone's rating this episode very highly, and I totally agree. It's definitely one of the beautiful and high points, I think, so far. This season's been interesting. I think it's not been as, like, in your face as 3B. Like, there was a lot going on. This is definitely more of, like, a slower burn season, I think. Well, so far. But yeah, I know. I think it's really interesting. 5 out of 5. 4.2 out of 5. Could be sad about the wedding. 5 out of 5 out of 5. 4.9. Yeah. So it looks like a lot of people really love this episode. It's obviously really hit a point with everyone. I think, again, this is going to be one of those things where, like, a lot of people will relate to Bandit in this no matter what their age is. And I think that's really beautiful. They can relate to both Bandit and Bingo, whether it's the situation that happened on the beach or just in general how you might feel about, like, anything happening in your life that you cannot control. I think that's a really good message. Yeah, this had a really nice message. Yeah. Marita's giving it a rating just based off what we've been talking about here. I love that. 3 out of 5. Yeah, Natalia Cat, I'm looking forward to the podcast too. It's really frustrating on the podcast when they don't answer the questions that I want them to answer. I wish I could interview them sometimes. Oh my gosh. Like, the episode Exercise. They did 1 minute talking about the story. That was it. 1 minute out of like a 35-minute podcast. So that was interesting. Ebony, do you think Disney will censor any of this? No, I think the only one they're going to censor so far is the "You guys are crazy" line from the episode Relax that Chili says, because they always censor the crazy line, so I think they might do that. And then also the issues with Exercise, I think they'll probably change that too. Just because they don't want to deal with any controversy, obviously. And mental health is also very important with Disney and how their audience is, so yeah, I think they will for that reason. Thea Games 10, will the stream next week be at the normal time, Margie? Yes. Yes, it absolutely 110% will be at the regular time. I was just late today because of the Anzac Day celebrations. That's why. I could have live streamed in the car, but it might have been a bit boring for you guys. I think it's always much better with the background and actually getting to watch the episode with you. So, yeah. Hi, Kristen. Someone as well also said something about the episode Cricket in India. Anyone here from India on the live chat at the moment? Because, yeah, obviously Cricket's already been released in India on Disney Junior. I've been searching TikTok to see if I could find it, and the internet and Reddit. No one's put up any screenshots, though, yet of it, which is quite surprising, to be honest, because usually when, like for Russia, for example, there was stuff everywhere all at once about it. But, yeah, nothing with Cricket yet, interesting enough, even though we know it has aired in India. Jiggly sent, by the way, I have perfected making Anzac biscuits. That's awesome. I love making Anzac bickies. They're so good. Crazy Gracie says, I have family in India and they said it was a good episode. Stickbird was adorable. Nothing on Discord either. Oh yeah, I didn't even think about checking Discord. Today's live stream was an hour later, Marita. Yeah. Normally it's at 2:50 p.m. PST. Kay Hansen, wouldn't it be in Hindu? Yeah, most likely. Like, obviously the Russian one was in Russian, so I'm assuming this one might be in a different language as well. So, possibly. I really just want to know about Rusty. I want to see the episode. There is a fantastic podcast, though, I'm going to be done about this whole exercise, about cricket as an episode, so yeah, definitely go check that out. Michael Stewart asked, Margie, what episode made you cry for days? Honestly, probably Onesies. Like, Baby Race was really beautiful and makes you cry in the moment, but Onesies is like, makes you think. Yeah. Yeah, Thea Games 10. No one on Bluey Reddit has talked about it really either. It's really strange. It is really strange, right? Like, it doesn't make any sense that no one's talked about it. I know Bluey must be big in India, so I'm really curious. King Eddie, I'm from Queensland. I am from North Queensland. I lived in Brisbane, where Bluey is made, for 8 years as well. So that's why I love it. Okay, Hanson, will you explain the rules of cricket to us seppos? I wish I could, mate, but I hate cricket. It's not that I hate it, it's just it's so long and so boring. It's rough. Like, how they showed it on the TV when Bandit was watching it in a cubby is my experience of cricket. It's just a bunch of nothing. But people love it. People love it. Ebony, no, I have not been to Tasmania, but I would love to one day. Thanks, Alison. I really appreciate that. All right, guys, I am gonna head off now. So it's been just about 30 minutes. But tomorrow morning, I will have my breakdown for this episode, Stickbird. And then the following day, I will have all the interesting tidbits from the Behind Bluey podcast as well. And then I'm also going to have a video about Calypso coming out this following week too. And of course, if we hit 80,000 subs between now and the next live stream, I will set up another giveaway video. So if you haven't hit subscribe, make sure that you do. And I will see all you cheeky dogs later. I hope you had a fantastic time. Mwah! Bye!